Have you ever experienced that unsettling feeling where your legs seem to betray you, where each step demands more effort and a subtle tremor accompanies every movement? Perhaps a quiet fear has begun to surface, the worry of losing the ability to rise independently. If these thoughts resonate with you, please know you are not alone. The weakening of our legs can gradually erode our independence, diminish our confidence, and subtly chip away at our freedom. However, there is incredibly good news. Within a remarkably short span of just 10 days, you possess the ability to significantly strengthen your legs. This isn't achieved through arduous weightlifting regimes or dedicating countless hours to the gym. Instead, it hinges on unlocking a powerful, yet often overlooked principle, the mind-muscle connection. Today, you will be guided through the exact methods to harness this connection. By the conclusion of this explanation, you will be equipped with all the necessary knowledge and simple exercises to commence strengthening your legs right in the comfort of your own home. So, are you ready to embark on this journey to renewed leg strength? Let us begin. A common misconception is that building significant muscle strength requires extended periods, often months or even years. While this holds true for increasing muscle mass, it's crucial to understand that muscle size and muscle strength are distinct concepts. Your legs, at this very moment, already possess muscle. If they feel weak, it's often because your brain isn't fully engaging or activating these muscles during movement. This is precisely where the mind-muscle connection plays its pivotal role. Visualize it as a radio signal. A strong, clear signal translates into potent, responsive movement. Conversely, a weak signal results in legs that feel sluggish, unsteady, or unresponsive. The remarkable aspect is that this signal can be strengthened with surprising speed in as little as 10 days. This improvement is not about adding bulk, but about reactivating the muscles you already possess. We will now delve into the specifics of how to achieve this step by step. Our first exercise, the towel press, is designed to awaken your leg muscles. Before we begin, it's vital to grasp a fundamental principle. Leg weakness isn't always a symptom of muscle loss. More frequently, it stems from a diminished communication pathway between your brain and your muscles. Over time, this neural connection can weaken, leading to inadequate muscle activation. Consider an old radio with a weak signal. The sound will be muffled and unclear, regardless of the quality of the speakers. Your muscles operate on a similar principle. Without a strong signal from your brain, they cannot function at their peak capacity. The good news is that this connection can be rebuilt, and it starts with this remarkably simple yet potent exercise. To perform the towel press, you will need just one item, a small, rolled-up towel. No elaborate equipment or heavy weights are necessary, only this simple household item and a few minutes of your time. Begin by finding a comfortable place to sit or lie down. A bed, a couch, or even a yoga mat on the floor will suffice. Roll a towel into a firm cylinder, approximately the thickness of your wrist. Place this rolled towel beneath your knee, ensuring your knee is slightly bent. Your foot should rest flat on the ground or the surface beneath you. Now, for the execution of the movement. First, press your knee down into the towel with deliberate force, as if you are trying to compress it into the surface below. Simultaneously, lift your foot and toes upward, directing them towards the ceiling. Hold this contracted position for a count of 5 seconds, focusing intently on squeezing your thigh muscle with maximum effort. Next, slowly release the tension and relax for 2 to 3 seconds. Repeat this entire sequence 15 times. The effectiveness of this seemingly simple exercise lies in its ability to directly engage your quadriceps, the large muscles in your thighs. When you press down into the towel, you are sending a powerful signal to your brain, activating these muscles. The subsequent lifting of your foot also engages the muscles in your shin and ankle, thereby enhancing overall leg coordination. This combined action works to rebuild the neural pathways connecting your brain and legs, enabling them to fire more efficiently over time. Essentially, this exercise retrains your muscles to respond with greater speed and strength, even within the initial few days of practice. For optimal results, aim to perform 3 sets of the towel press each day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one in the evening. If you feel comfortable and your body responds well, you can gradually increase this to 5 or 6 sets per day for accelerated improvement. The key is to focus on the quality of each movement. Every press should be strong and deliberate, and each release should be controlled. You can expect to feel a mild burning sensation or fatigue in your thigh muscles. This is a positive indicator that your muscles are being activated. However, if you experience any pain, cease the exercise immediately and adjust your technique. The goal is muscle activation, not discomfort. After just a few days of consistent practice, you may notice a surprising enhancement. Standing up will feel easier, walking will become steadier, and your legs will respond more readily to your commands. This is merely the first step in our journey. Now we move on to our second exercise, the straight leg raise, which is crucial for further strengthening and stabilizing your leg muscles. With your muscles now awakened and actively engaging, it's time to progress to the next stage. Teaching your legs to effectively lift and support your body's weight once more. Many individuals experiencing leg weakness encounter a common frustration. Standing up may feel precarious, with knees that wobble, or taking a step might feel unstable because the muscles in your thighs and hips aren't fully activating. Fortunately, this can be rectified with a few minutes of daily dedication. To perform the straight leg raise, lie flat on your back on a comfortable surface such as your bed, a yoga mat, or even a soft carpet. Bend one knee, placing your foot flat on the ground. The other leg will remain straight. This is the leg we will be focusing on. Carefully follow these steps. First, press the back of your straight leg firmly into the floor. Imagine pushing it downwards before you begin to lift. This action helps pre-activate your muscles. Second, pull your toes back towards your shin. This engagement extends from your foot all the way up to your hip, involving a wider range of muscles. Third, slowly lift your straight leg until it is approximately 12 to 18 inches off the ground. Hold this elevated position for 3 to 5 seconds, consciously feeling your thigh and hip muscles working. Fourth, lower the leg back down just as slowly and with complete control. Do not allow it to drop. Allow for a brief rest of 2 to 3 seconds before repeating the exercise. Aim for 10 repetitions for each set. This exercise is highly effective because it directly strengthens your quadriceps, the primary muscle responsible for standing, walking, and climbing stairs. It also engages your hip flexors, muscles that are often found to be weak in individuals experiencing leg instability. Critically, it trains your brain and muscles to work in unison, thereby improving your balance and overall control. Furthermore, it significantly reduces the risk of your knees buckling, instilling a greater sense of security when you stand or walk. If your knees occasionally give way when you walk, this exercise is particularly beneficial for preventing such occurrences. To achieve the best results, begin with 3 sets of 10 repetitions for each leg. If this feels manageable, gradually increase to 15 repetitions per set for more rapid progress. For even faster improvements, consider performing this exercise 4 to 5 times per day. Remember, the key is to move slowly and with deliberate control. Rushing through the repetitions will not effectively activate the muscles. You should anticipate feeling mild fatigue in your thighs and hips, which is a positive indication that the exercise is working. A helpful tip, if this exercise initially feels challenging, is to start with a smaller lift, perhaps just a few inches off the ground. As your strength gradually improves, you can work towards lifting your leg higher. After just a few days of consistent practice, you might notice a significant enhancement in your stability when standing, a feeling of greater strength in your knees, and more controlled steps. Now, it's time to elevate your training to the next level. With our third exercise, the resistance band leg raise, designed to supercharge your strength. With your leg muscles now actively engaging and moving, we will introduce a gentle resistance to further reinforce their strength, enhance endurance, and prepare your legs to confidently handle everyday activities such as standing, walking, and climbing stairs. The remarkable aspect of this exercise is its accessibility. You won't need a gym, only a simple resistance band, a highly effective tool that can accelerate your progress within mere days. To perform the resistance band leg raise, begin begin by lying flat on your back, just as you did for the previous exercise. Wrap a resistance band securely around both of your ankles. Select a light or medium resistance band. Keep one leg straight and the other knee bent with your foot flat on the ground. Ensure the band is taut, not too loose, and not excessively tight. Now, let's execute the movement with precision. First, press your straight leg down against the floor to activate your muscles before initiating the lift. Second, pull your toes toward your shin. This action engages your lower leg muscles and helps prevent foot drop. Third, slowly lift your straight leg approximately 12 to 18 inches off the ground, stopping at the point where you begin to feel the resistance from the band. Fourth, hold this elevated position for 3 to 5 seconds, actively feeling the muscles working. That sensation of a burn is a sign of your muscles being challenged. Fifth, slowly lower your leg back down in a controlled motion. Repeat this sequence 10 times for each leg, then switch sides. The introduction of resistance to this movement compels your muscles to work harder, leading to faster strengthening compared to bodyweight exercises alone. The resistance band maintains constant tension, ensuring your muscles remain engaged throughout the entire range of motion. This exercise effectively builds strength and endurance in your thighs, hips, and core, all of which are critical for maintaining stability. It also improves the coordination between your legs and brain, reducing the likelihood of stumbles or missteps. Furthermore, it aids in preventing knee pain by strengthening the muscles that provide support to the joint. If walking currently feels tiring or unsteady, this exercise will be instrumental in restoring the strength and control you need. For optimal results, start with 3 sets of 10 repetitions per leg. Gradually increase to 15 repetitions per set as you progress. Performing this exercise 3 to 5 times per day will yield faster results. Always keep your movements slow and controlled to ensure you are building genuine strength, not just momentum. You should expect some muscle fatigue, which is perfectly normal. However, if you experience any pain, it's important to adjust the resistance or modify the range of motion. A valuable tip, if you find the resistance band too challenging, initially is to opt for a lighter band or perform the exercise without it, gradually increasing the resistance as your strength improves. After just a few days of incorporating this exercise, you can anticipate a noticeable difference. Standing up will feel easier, walking will be more stable and controlled, and your legs will fatigue less quickly. You will feel a greater sense of confidence as you move throughout your day. By the time you reach the 10-day mark, the difference will be palpable, not only in your legs, but in your enhanced sense of freedom, independence, and overall confidence. Now, let's outline a straightforward daily plan to integrate these exercises and maximize your progress over the next 10 days. To achieve tangible improvements, a structured routine is essential, one that gradually builds strength and refines coordination. This plan is meticulously designed to fit seamlessly into your daily life, requiring only a few minutes per session. The core principle of this plan is consistency. Each day, you will engage in 3 distinct routines: morning, afternoon, and evening. This consistent muscle activation throughout the day fosters accelerated improvement in leg strength and stability. The plan begins with a manageable number of repetitions, systematically increasing the intensity as your muscles adapt. By the 10th day, your legs will be demonstrably stronger, and activities like standing, walking, and climbing stairs will feel considerably easier. Let's break down the daily routine. Morning routine: activation and warm-up, 5 to 10 minutes. This initial session focuses on awakening your muscles and enhancing neural activation. Performing this routine in the morning will immediately make standing and walking throughout the day feel more effortless. Towel press: 15 repetitions per leg, holding each press for 5 seconds. Straight leg raise: 10 repetitions per leg, lifting slowly and holding at the top for 3 seconds. Take short breaks between exercises if needed, but aim to complete the session without prolonged pauses. Afternoon routine: strength and endurance, 10-15 minutes. This session is dedicated to strengthening your quadriceps, hip flexors, and stabilizing muscles, thereby improving leg endurance and overall control. Towel press: 15 repetitions per leg, maintaining a strong contraction with each press. Straight leg raise: 10 to 12 repetitions per leg, ensuring slow and controlled movements. Resistance, band leg raise. 10 repetitions per leg, using a resistance level sufficient to challenge your muscles without causing strain. If you find this routine becoming easier, consider increasing the repetitions by 2 every few days. Evening routine, reinforcement and recovery, 10 minutes. This final session of the day is designed to consolidate the strength gains achieved and help prevent overnight stiffness. Towel press, 15 repetitions per leg. Straight leg raise, 10 repetitions per leg. Resistance, band leg raise, 10 repetitions per leg. After completing these exercises, take a few minutes to gently stretch your legs. This aids in preventing muscle tightness and maintaining joint flexibility. Progression plan, adapting over 10 days. Days 1 to 3, foundation and control. Focus on learning the correct form for each movement and performing them with precise control. Your muscles might feel weak initially, but consistency is key. Perform at least 3 sets per day, even if you experience mild fatigue. Keep your movements slow and deliberate. Prioritize quality over quantity. Expect some mild muscle soreness as your body begins to adapt. Days 4 to 6, increasing challenge. By this stage, your muscles should be more responsive and your strength should be on the rise. Increase the repetitions for the towel press and straight leg raise to 18 per set. If possible, add an extra set to your afternoon session. If you are using a resistance band, consider switching to a slightly stronger band to provide a greater challenge. Days 7 to 10, peak performance and consolidation. You should now feel a noticeable difference in your leg strength and stability. Increase the repetitions for the towel press and resistance band leg raise to 20 per set. For the straight leg raises, hold the elevated position for a full 5 seconds to maximize strength gains. If you feel comfortable, add an additional set to your evening routine for further reinforcement. Additional tips for maximizing your progress, enhancing your journey. These exercises are designed to significantly improve your leg strength, but your daily habits will ultimately dictate the speed and effectiveness of your progress. Consider these tips as the essential foundation for your success, small yet powerful actions that will amplify your results, prevent injuries, and keep you motivated. 1. Stay hydrated. Fuel your muscles for optimal performance. Water plays a critical role in muscle function. Dehydration can lead to muscles becoming stiff, weak, and more susceptible to cramping. Imagine trying to bend a dry sponge. It's rigid and brittle. In contrast, a well-hydrated sponge is soft, pliable, and easy to manipulate. Your muscles operate similarly. Aim to consume at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. If you often forget to drink water, set reminders on your phone or keep a water bottle within easy reach. Herbal teas or diluted fruit-infused water can also contribute to hydration without added sugars. The more hydrated you are, the more efficiently your muscles will contract and recover, making every exercise session more impactful. 2. Maintain good posture. Activate the right muscles for maximum strength. Your posture has a direct influence on how effectively your muscles function. Slouching or leaning excessively during exercise can place unnecessary strain on your joints, preventing you from strengthening your legs optimally. When sitting, keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed, and feet flat on the floor. When standing, imagine a gentle string pulling the crown of your head upward. This will naturally align your spine. Avoid locking your knees. A slight bend helps absorb impact and reduces strain. Good posture isn't merely about appearance. It ensures your muscles are firing correctly, facilitating faster strength gains and injury prevention. 3. Use a support if needed. Prioritize safety and confidence. If you experience balance issues or feel unsteady, do not hesitate to use support. Falling is one of the most significant risks for individuals with weakened legs, but it is entirely preventable with appropriate precautions. Perform your exercises near a sturdy chair, wall, or countertop so you have something to hold on to if necessary. When practicing standing exercises, keep a chair behind you in case you lose your balance. If you feel reasonably confident, try lightly touching a support rather than gripping it tightly. This encourages your muscles to engage more actively. The objective is progress, not perfection. Using support does not signify weakness. It demonstrates a smart approach to staying safe while getting stronger. 4. Listen to your body. Push yourself, but know your limits. Experiencing mild discomfort is normal when exercising, especially if you are engaging muscles that haven't been used extensively. However, sharp, stabbing, or persistent pain is a clear warning sign that something is amiss. A burning or tired sensation in your muscles indicates they are working effectively. This is a positive sign. Sharp or shooting pain, conversely, is not normal. Stop immediately and adjust your movements. If you experience joint pain, carefully examine your form. Moving too quickly or using incorrect posture can strain your knees or hips. Pain is your body's natural defense mechanism. Always respect your limitations, modify exercises as needed, and gradually increase intensity as your strength improves. 5. Be consistent, small efforts. Every day lead to big results. If there is one piece of advice that carries the most weight, it is this. Consistency is the cornerstone of genuine progress. A single workout will not magically make you stronger, but consistent, small daily efforts will yield noticeable changes over time. Commit to at least one full exercise session per day, even on days when you feel tired. If you miss a session, do not become discouraged. Simply resume your routine where you left off. Track your progress by noting down the number of repetitions you complete each day. Witnessing your improvements will serve as a powerful motivator to continue. Remind yourself of your underlying motivation, whether it's to move without pain, maintain your independence, or simply feel stronger. Every repetition, every session, and every effort counts. The more consistent you are, the faster you will see results and the more confident you will feel in your own body. What to expect after 10 days, a transformative outcome. By diligently following this plan, you can anticipate experiencing several significant positive changes. Your legs will likely feel stronger and more stable. Standing up and walking will become noticeably easier. You will experience improved balance and control, with less wobbling and hesitation during movement. Your endurance will increase, leading to less fatigue when walking for extended periods. Crucially, you will gain increased confidence, and the fear of your legs giving out unexpectedly will diminish. For the most enduring long-term benefits, it is highly recommended to continue with this routine even after the initial 10 days, gradually increasing repetitions and resistance as your strength allows. The only remaining step is for you to begin. Embrace this plan for the next 10 days and be sure to share your experience and report on how it works for you. Imagine this. Just 10 days from now, you wake up, stand up, and feel a surge of strength. Your legs no longer feel shaky, walking feels easier, and most importantly, you are moving with renewed confidence. This is the tangible outcome that is possible when you commit to this transformative plan, regardless of how weak your legs may feel today. Your body possesses an incredible capacity for change. True strength is not solely about muscle mass. It is about reestablishing the vital connection between your brain and your body, rebuilding control, and reclaiming the freedom to move without fear. The choice, therefore, is yours. You can continue to struggle with weakened legs, perhaps avoiding certain activities, or constantly living with the apprehension of a potential fall. Alternatively, you can take decisive action today and begin to experience a remarkable difference within just a few days. Which path will you choose? If you are ready to take charge of your strength and mobility, start today. Follow this plan, remain consistent, and in a mere 10 days, you will witness firsthand how much stronger your legs can truly become. Thank you for watching, and I eagerly anticipate seeing you in our next video.